I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Get it.
I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
YouTube, what it be like? Get your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that NBA Live 19. In today's video, we're going to be looking at episode 10 of the best builds in NBA Live. Now, before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please like and sub. Also comment if you have any questions. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. We're on that grind to 5K right now. As soon as we hit 5K, we'll do another raffle giveaway, so you definitely want to stick around on my channel for that. Now, let's take a look at this rim protector. All right, now the rim protector is low-key a really good build, man. Like, all the builds in this game can be really effective. Rim protector is one of the ones that I don't see quite a bit of, but when you see good rim protectors, man, they can really wreak havoc on a game. Now, let's start by looking at the height. This player actually has the ability to be the tallest player in the game at 7'2", and I like the idea of being 7'2". Now, with that being said, you don't have to be 7'2" if you want to gain back a little bit of speed, so you could be 7 foot. Keep in mind that this game triggers a lot of canned animations and interactions between players, so that's gonna mean for you, say you got a wing scorer, right? And he's going up to dunk the ball, right? And he has pretty high vertical, right? High dunk and everything, to where he can elevate and get up high. Even if you had a rim protector that could be 6'10", 6'9", because of the 95 shot block, sometimes that is going to win out in the interaction between the two players. And even if the other player is like Vince Carter, jump out the gym, he will actually get small, get short, come down to your level and allow you to block the shot simply because of the interaction. I know most of you guys have seen that. If you're new to NBA Live, that happens quite a bit. So you don't have to be 7'2". Now, what are the benefits of being 7'2"? The benefits of being 7'2" is that you are going to be able to contest shots you wouldn't otherwise be able to contest by being that big, so because you're going to cover more space. You're also going to be able to get your hands on more deflections in the passing lanes, and then just your weak side defense, man. And you'll also, like animations that aren't canned interactions, you'll also be able to get more block shots when it comes to those. Now, when we're looking at strength on the player, then really, to be honest, 85 or better is good. Simply because, like, give you an example, my wing defender has an 82 strength, but with Kawhi Leonard and a +6, I get an 88. And that 88 strength enables me to be able to play defense against bigs. So I usually will go with like 85 if I can get a +3. I'm using Dikembe Mutombo's icon pass, so I get a +3, and that'll give me an 88 strength, and that should be more than enough. That'll make me stronger pretty much than every player in the game except another rim protector that decided to go heavier, or a post anchor that decided to go heavier. But I do have post defense, stuff like that, to like combat some of the things that a post anchor could do to me. Now, looking at the primary skills on this player, you'll get a 95 shot block, which is just really amazing if you can take advantage of it fully. And then you'll get a 95 dunk on this player, which this player is going to be the tallest, like, big dunker. And this player really, even though you get a Dikembe Mutombo icon path, Anthony Davis icon path, this player is really Tyson Chandler-ish in a sense, and how it plays. Great defense, will just bat your shit in the paint and then can really dunk it, but you don't get those same driving lanes that you would get with a wing or like a point guard. So it's very much relying on point guards playing pick and roll, somebody throwing you alleys and you just dunking on people, coming down on their head or catching it low, being like Shaq, just banging on people. So that's something that's how we really gonna get off this dunk a lot. Now, secondary skills is gonna be rebounding, which all of your bigs are gonna have an 88 rebound. This player actually gets a mentality boost as well. You can see at the bottom there where it boosts your rebounding and your shot blocking. So that's going to be really good as well. Post moves are going to be an 88, so that's going to be hella good that we get 88 post moves. This will allow us to drop step and post spin our way into the paint so that we can finish with that 95 dunk. And then you can see we have post defense, and we are the only big that's going to have that as a secondary skill, or just a primary, like a skill that's primary or secondary. Everybody else just gets very small incremental boost in that. Now when we're looking at Dikembe Mutombo's icon path, we're gonna get the inside shooting, and this is the reason why I really picked Dikembe's icon path, because here's the thing. This rim protector is very unique in the aspect of, I don't even say it's very unique because a lot of other like builds are like that too, but it's unique in saying that like both icon paths are probably equally as good when you start to think about like how much balance you can achieve with Anthony Davis. But what Dikembe does is just really enhances the shit that the build can do well already, way more so than Anthony Davis. That's the reason why I just want to be even better at the shit that I do good. That's the reason why I like going with Dikembe. Now having an inside shot on a big man is hella important, bro, and you don't get that with Anthony Davis. You only get like a 76. The reason is because I'll say it again, you're not driving into the paint like taking people off the dribble a lot of the times, so you're not triggering as many layup animations that you would normally trigger, more so than you're triggering inside shots, because you're not getting a lot of momentum to the basket. A lot of the times, a lot of things come standing right around the rim, so you want to have inside shooting. Now when we look at what his icon ability is, whenever you're near the paint, opponents will get an intimidation penalty to their layup and inside shooting skills. And bro, this shit can be really effective, man. Like a lot of rim protectors I see using this icon path are really annoying as fuck, to be honest. Now looking at his icon skills, you get a +6 on your layup, so you still can come off that post spin and still be able to lay up well enough. So now you can dunk 95, 76 layup, 85 inside shot. So those things are really good. You get on ball defense and you get a +3 to your block. So not only do you get a mentality boost to your already overpowered 95 block, but now you get a +3, so you have a 98 shot block on this player when you go with Dikembe Mutombo. Now if we look at his icon path, the decisions you get to make are really good too. Now you get this in decision 1 and decision 2. Their defensive enhancements. One will read, increase the radius for impacting shots with your icon ability. So that's just basically gonna mean you don't need to be right up under your player. Under the opponent, you're gonna increase that radius. So if you come and help weak side and you're a little bit late because you increase that radius, you'll still give them the penalty on finishing. And then the other one reads, increase the impact of your icon ability has on shooters. So that means they'll get an even greater penalty when your icon ability triggers. Now I love the fact that all you really need to do is contest and be around it. You don't have to block anything, you just are impacting things. So this is one of the better like icon abilities because it's really easy to trigger. And the great part is like, bro, you can either double down and have a huge fucking radius, or you could double down and really basically make it where they will miss if you are there, or you can pick one or the other and get that much like more balance on your enhancement. So I like the idea of that. Now the last thing is that successfully contesting a shot will grant temporary boost to your speed and stamina. This is also another way I feel like it's kind of Tyson Chandler-ish, because we can contest shots and then we can get out and transition and run. Now you can see we got a 70 speed, so we can move like a big fucking gazelle, like moving up and down the floor. But now those players aren't gonna leave me in transition because I contested the shot, and now I can get a little bit of a boost. Now if you want to go with the opposite side, you blocking a shot grants you a mentality boost and drains the shooter's mentality. But to be quite honest, you have a better chance of triggering shot contests over and over again, more so than you blocking a shot every time down the floor. So I suggest you go with the physical boost. Now real quick, before I go to the traits, we'll look at Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis is really good as well. So I want to talk about him, but not in great depth. I'll make a video differently, I guess, about that. But you can see his icon skill will give you an 85 mid-range shot. So that way you can shoot that midi out, pick and pop situations. You also get a +6 to your 3-point shot. So now this player is going to be able to stretch the floor. If you really grind this player out, you can switch these things on the fly if you need it in any given game, because having a 76 jump 3-point shot with the open like a goal open 3 trait would definitely mean you can green out a 3-pointer with this player. The problem that I really have with this particular player is that it really can only dunk on the inside. It's very inconsistent with the inside shooting. So your inside shot is only going to get you a +6. So that's going to be 76, and then you get a +3 on your layup. So you don't really get really high attributes. Or is it a +6 on your layup and +3 inside shot? I think it's +6 inside shooting. But anyway, that's just a 76. Now I will say that you also on his icon path are gonna get a accuracy boost to your inside shooting. So you can get that 76 plus an accuracy boost, but you'll still sometimes be frustrated at the fact that you are point blank, and because you're big and you don't get as much momentum to the goal, your inside shots will trigger more times than not, and then you'll just miss some inside shots that you don't feel like you should miss point blank, just because of the tuning of the sliders in the game. So that's kind of where I feel like this player is lacking. Outside of that, bro, the balance is great with the jump shooting and being able to stretch the floor. So that's just something I wanted to mention on that player. So you can always go with that player if you want to extend the floor a bit. But for me, I'm really just trying to block shots, snag, be pretty much like a glass cleaner in 2K, play hella good defense. And then on the offensive side, I want to be able to set hard screens, dive to the basket, dunk on your ass, catch alleys on you, and go crazy. So I'm really just being a great inside like Shaq, Tyson Chandler like force, you know. Looking at the traits on this player, because of the way that I like to play, then you know you can set up certain things depending on what you think makes sense. For me, offensively, I want to be like a pick and roll, dive to the basket type player. So I want to be and these all work together. We'll talk about them. So first, I want to set that hard screen, right? Now, if I get this on goal, I could knock somebody down at any given moment. Then I want to dive. So then on the roll gives you a significant boost to a catch and finish situations that occur after you set a screen. So now I'm getting a significant boost in a catch and finish. So if they throw me an alley after I set that brick wall screen, or even if they dump it off to me, I'm gonna be able to finish. But I got a 95 dunk, remember, so after I finish the alley or the dunk in the paint, now I'm triggering statement dunker, and this is rolling to change of possession to defense, and I get that significant defensive boost. So this is really good as a loadout. Now you could, if you don't want on the roll, you could sneak something in like rebound catalyst if you want to, like if you know you're gonna be snagging every time you get a rebound, you get that boost, and that way you can just get hot like hella quick by just getting rebounds. Or you can get like shattered confidence by blocking a dunk attempt. You can instantly trigger somebody, send them on a cold streak. Although you have so much with this loadout that I'm talking about, as far as like the mentality boost, the +3 on the shot block, all of the, like the penalty from Dikembe Mutombo, you have all of these things helping your defense so much. You don't really want to waste the space in going with shattered confidence, just to be honest. So I would like kind of look at something different. You could always go with catch and finish as well. These are things that you can do. Now you could always go with AD's loadout. You can go with corner 3, open 3, late release, late to the party, post mastery. There's a lot of things that you can do with AD, because he unlocks pretty much an 85 mid-range shooting. So now that 85 mid-range shooting, that 88 post moves, give you that post fade game that you can run, plus you can step out and pick and pop in situations and shoot the three. So that's something that you could look at as far as loadouts, just to be talking about that. You could add a quick trigger, catch and shoot. There's a lot of different ways you could go with AD. I might make a separate video on that. I just really, me personally, like the bully mode that the Kimbe kind of puts you in. Then just looking at animations, you get default dribble moves. My jump shot is always the same. My dunking is pretty much always the same. And then my layups are gonna be on Clint Capella. So it's pretty much it with this build, man. I definitely feel like either way you go, you're not gonna really make a mistake if you make this build. So, you know, fuck around with it, see if you like it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.